Hello. Hello. Oop, microphone pointing this way. Hello. How's everybody doing? Welcome on in. Hello, Green. Hello, Za. Oh my god. Za is here for Za. Yes. As long as you don't eat my game. How's everybody tonight? I don't know. I think the last time I played this game was when I played it on stream with Swarly. So I don't think I've moved a muscle. I think this is exactly where I ended at the last stream, and here I am. So, yeah. Let's see what I have. Oops. No. Okay, those are my team. Oh, yeah, you got to switch, didn't you? Or switch two, sorry. So my shiny Pokemon, I need a recap because I kind of only really want to go for things that I don't have. Not exclusively, but hi Chris, how's it going? So which one was slow? Yeah. For sure. So I got multiple Phantom. I have a Baneri. I have multiple... No, just one Eevee. I have my Grafai plus 2 Shroodle. An Esper, 2 Esper, thought that. What are the genders? Oh my god, there's a shiny already. That was a little quiet. Let me turn that up. So that's probably gonna turn up the game for you guys too. Hopefully the game isn't too loud. It looks like it's pretty quiet though. Try to make it for a good debating volume for sure. This is a male Esper. This is a female Esper. Okay, cool. Mana, multiple Feebas? Oh, one Feebas. Okay. Panpour. Only one of those. I have Ted. Honedge, which is like a big boy. Pidgey. So many Magikarp. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that too. Charmander as well. My Yamask. Mime Jr. That's amazing. 2 Inkay. A Trubbish and my Garbodor. I did not get those myself, so I'm not against shiny hunting those. I still obviously love them with all my heart, but yeah. What do I have here? How do I do... Oh, I have my phone above my phone here. I want to see if baby goes to sleep. She probably would be asleep if I ended up staying in the room, but obviously I had to, you know, come down here for a stream. Okay, hollow sand. This is a small, but it's level 4, so that kind of sucks. Small, but level 4. That's the battle zone. Medium. Bulbasaur's there. That's kind of cool. A Houndour. Sorry, a Houndstone and a Freebird, I believe, are the Pokemon that are blacked out there. That's kind of cool, but it's once again kind of high stakes area, so I don't know if that's what I want to start with. That's an interesting small. That's a small, but I don't know if there's anything there that I really want. That's also a small. I'm gonna reset this one. It's not bad though. I do like the idea of Amura, less Aaron and Lairon, but I'm gonna start with something a little easier because I can't remember. I know it's not a difficult thing to do, you just reset. However, I just kind of want to find something easy to start with because I want a low stakes stream. Ooh, that's one of the better berries. Bench? Is there a bench back here, perhaps? I hope everyone's had a good day, though. I hope we're all doing fucking good. I've gone to all the back alleys just to look for a bench. It's probably not a good spot to be. No, sir, I'm not talking to you right now. Okay, I've just gone around a big circle. You've been baseballing, like watching baseball or playing baseball? Either way, fun. I know very little about baseball. Oh, on the Switch. Backyard baseball? Hello, Fairy. How's it going? Well, come on in. I haven't started anything yet. I am looking for a bench. And picking up a whole lot of items, apparently. Okay, nothing down there. What was that? A Palossand. That's fun. But yeah, what base? Or yeah, you said you wanted to play MLB. That's one of the games you wanted. Yes. I had forgotten that. That's very exciting. I'm glad you're playing a game that you want to play. Am I stupid? Where are all the benches? Doing some organizing while watching. Oh my god, I love organizing. Organizing's so much fun, and I've been really in the mood to organize my Pokemon cards, but that would be an impossible task while baby's awake, and it's not something I currently want to be doing while baby's asleep. Because that's just all my free time spent, you know, working on Pokemon cards. You kind of gotta, like, when you have kids, you kind of gotta really think, okay, what do I actually want to do in my free time? Because otherwise, I'm not getting free time. So, free time becomes a big priority. Hello, Schizo. I finally found a bench. Kill some time. Okay. Let's go. I think baby is asleep, so I think I can safely put this down without worrying about it too much. I'm either looking for something I really want to do or something easy just to get started. Yeah, like you don't realize how little free time you have. And I obviously don't regret a single second of that, but it is like, oh my god, you really got to prioritize what you want to be doing. These are both fun. But let's check everything else out. Medium. Oh, a medium with Wimpod. That's so fun. But I don't want to do a medium. Ooh, Indeedee. I kind of like that one too, but that's a 3. Maybe we can try that one after. Okay, let us go for the 1 because find someone with Za who can touch trade with me. What do you need touch traded? What you in need of? I assume, I didn't even check, but I assume I have donuts. Shiny Onyx. Oh, wait, what? Oh, sorry, to evolve it. I see. Well, if nobody will do it, I can do it, like, right after stream or whatever. Yeah, I understand. Hello, Mavis. Guys, it's Mavis's Gotcha Day. I got Mavis 7 years ago today. This is not how I say it. Where's the save? Yeah. This frickin' place, man. Where is it? This is where I've gotten 50,000 shiny Magikarp. Not that I'm complaining, it's just funny how many shiny Magikarp I have now. I should have, I can't even remember the controls. And it's right there on the other side of that rock. Okay, I can go get that. I just don't wanna... Not shiny, are you? You would have shinied by now, I assume? Well, I mean, I saw that orange. Okay. All the way over here. Bit difficult to shiny hunt. I don't trust just anybody to do it. Yep, that is understandable. Item power coins, big haul power. Pack power. That's a 22 minute. That's a 19. I do love a good teensy power. Alright, let's go for tiny guys. Ooh, what was the champions update? Have you been doing active shiny hunting in this game? Also, how are my levels? Because that looked really high. If that was too loud, let me know. I can turn it back down a little bit. New mons added. Cool. Okay, so that would have just saved. So then yeah, bit high. Sounds fine. Okay, I'm going to turn it down just slightly then. How does that sound? Touch high. Okay. Wait, I can do it this way. Hold on. Because I want that. This should be high, but I can lower it here. Is that... let me turn it down just a tad more, because that's like... That music should be pretty darn quiet. Okay. So now... We're doing the traveling game. So it was... Rookidee, which luckily there's a Rookidee right here. I have done a shiny hunt before for Rookidee on stream, but not in this game. Also, I've always really liked the Pavilion line shiny, and I've never had one. I like that they, you know, switch colors and turn the white to black and the black to white. I just think that's really pretty. And what else? I can't remember what else was here. That might have just been it. I think it was Spupa. Yeah, there's a Spupa over there. Okay, cool. So that's all we really know about here. So unless there's something random hiding, then that's what we're shiny hunting. Just some flying guys. Flying little guys. Spartly and I decided to opt for a bit more of Pokemon Infinite Fusion on Friday, which I'm really excited about. I had a lot of fun with that last time, and it's taken a lot in me not to just play it off stream. but I kind of want to get, you know, I want to get those first reactions with all of you guys because it's fun. Oh my god, I forgot that Giganto, Humongo Pokemon could spawn. Alphas. That was spooky. So they've been really, really silly so far, and I don't know. I still don't know if we can actually get Trubbish in the version that we have right now because not everything is added. It's just up to the first 2 gyms, and the fact that we saw like Trash on a Beach and Grimer, and I'm like, I don't know if it's something we can get to. The last time I played Gen 3 was quite a while ago. So yeah, Infinite Fusion was so fun, and it was really fun. I love just streaming with Swirly and just like, we just talk and be silly the whole time. And I think you guys appreciate the silly energy. So if not, we just have a fun time anyway. And I had so many things to look back through. It made me laugh a lot. I was looking at some of the clips today. Also, I mean, we probably won't get to it this weekend especially, but probably not this week, but you know, I would absolutely throw a couple of bucks at the Chameleon game. The Chameleon game, the gambling game. There's a few group games that I would love to hop into with whoever is willing. I have Gamble with Your Friends, and I don't have the Chameleon game, but I think it's only $5, so I could pick that up. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I realized it's probably a weird thing to just watch me do this. So basically, this game decided, which is, I think, personally a very cool thing to do, that if a shiny appears in the game, unless you scare it away or it switches from day to night or night to day and you don't have a hard save down, it actually keeps the shiny saved. So I can just stand here and I can reload this area, and if a shiny spawns, it actually will stay. So I probably can't, I mean, I likely can see everything right here from where I'm standing because there's a lot of Pokemon on my screen. But, yeah, I've seen a bunch of clips of it. Yeah. It does save day-night. It just has to be the same. Oh, really? I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. Well, that's even better. Because I knew there was some weird stuff with Pumpkaboo and the day-night cycle. But it's kind of not that way in hyperspace. But in the overworld, there was some weird stuff with Pumpkaboo. So basically, every single time I load this, I am getting so many chances at a shiny, and at this point my shiny rates are 1 in 1,000 or something. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what my shiny rates actually are right now, because I know what it is by base, but I can't remember. Didn't it quarter when you get the shiny charm in this game? I don't have any shiny power on this particular donut. And the reason I'm doing it so fast is because there's actually a timer here. It's the calories in the corner. Oh, there's a shiny there. Okay, I actually do have a shiny. So let's save just in case. And I have a shiny. I don't know if you guys saw it. Did you guys see what shiny I have? Because that's kind of exciting. Yeah, so there actually is a shiny. Oh my god, Odie. There is a shiny loaded in right now. If you guys saw, I'm curious. I saw. But there is a something. And I'm really excited about it, actually. I'm very, very excited, but I am going to wait a little bit. I don't know. Oh, I saw it again. I don't know what the deal is with Pavilion and Spupa and if they attack or not, so I'm just gonna wait over here. I'm gonna wait over here, and if we get a couple more spawns, then I'll go over and get them. But I have a Pavilion on my screen. Or a Vivillon, or whatever you want to call it. I call it Pavilion. I've always called it Pavilion, and I know it's one of those Pokemon that I'm like, I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm definitely saying it wrong, but that's how I've always said it, so. like Riolu. I'm not fixing that now. I've called it Riolu for 20 years. It's Riolu. It's not Riolu. You've always said Vivillon? I've heard Vivillon before too. But it's Vivillon in my brain. It's like the Arceus, Arceus. Right? Arceus. Vivillon's a little weird. It's not even spelled that way. I've seen people say it. It's Vivillon in my brains. I have multiple brains apparently. But yeah. Oh, that's an alpha. You say Arceus, I say Arceus. I think, I could be wrong, I do think that the way that Pokemon wants it to be pronounced is Arceus. I'm pretty sure that's been official, but that's true, Chris. Yeah, that's true. We do share brain cells, so it makes sense that that's the two brains. Vivillon is apparently correct. Interesting. I will say Arceus. If I don't care if it's Arceus, whatever. But I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's 2 shinies on my screen now. But what's another one? Oh, Rayquaza. Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza, guys. I'm sorry. That's my... Oh, I forgot to save too. It's Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza. Rayquaza. They both have heartsies. Rayquaza, yeah. One's just like an A. It's not A. And the other one that bothers me. Oh, and Arceus. Oh, okay, yeah. Arceus. Rayquaza is in Quasar. But it's Rayquaza in my brain. I'm not gonna, like, it is what it is. People are gonna pronounce things differently. But the one that always gets me, and I always make fun of in the show, in like the Diamond and Pearl seasons, I always used to laugh at the way that Brock said Happiny. It's okay to be wrong. Yes, exactly. I'm okay with being wrong with this. But I can't say Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza in my brain. And yeah. So Happiny is one that I always laugh at and like make fun of because it's Brock. It's Brock who says it, so it's just funnier. You know what I mean? It's Brock. He's a silly boy. But like there are some Pokemon names that's like, of course I understand why you would pronounce any Pokemon name. Of course you can pronounce it wrong. But yeah, that's one that always makes me laugh. American localizations of a Japanese game is all made up anyways. Hey, everything's made up and the points don't matter. Very, very true. Trying to think of some of the other ones. It took me a long time to figure out Cofagrigus. I had no idea what to do with that. I was like, this guy's really cool. No idea how to say its name. And we have a few books for our daughter. They're called Pokemon Primer books. They're very, very cool. They're board books for little babbies, and they have cool flaps that open and close and kind of like tell Pokemon stories. And they're actually really like hefty big books. So we have the Pokemon Primers book for electric type Pokemon and the Pokemon Primers. Oh, I got 3 shinies. Oh my gosh. And I have the Pokemon Primer book for Electric and Ghost. There's the bug one is around right now too, which I really, really want. But it actually has the pronunciation of some Pokemon and stuff. and it's really, really cool. Like, it goes through how they're supposed to be pronounced. And I really like that. I think that's fantastic. Sometimes I don't agree with it, but I think it's great. I think I'll just try for another Rookity, honestly. I love bugs. I love bug Pokemon. Like, do you see that Spupa over there? It's adorable. My little shiny guy that I have to go get. Frickin' bug Pokemon. If it wasn't for poison Pokemon, which honestly, bug poison, there's a few. There's a few anyway. Bug and poison are my two favorite kind. No green. Green. That's not what we do. Put down the bag. That was my bag of little guys. Please do not eat them. They're my friends. Do not eat them. And what more often than not is because of either race. Wait, what? What? The way that they're supposed to be pronounced? Is that what you're talking about? The way in real life, I'm like, please stay away. I don't mind bugs. I don't mind most bugs. I can't say I don't mind bugs because there are a few that I really don't like. The correct pronunciation. Very, very true. Very, 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 very true. I try my absolute best. I really do. And I try to listen, especially with names and stuff, you know, working in schools and everything. You're like, I am going to absolutely commit and make sure that I try to pronounce it the way that you pronounce it, not the way that the other teachers are pronouncing it, because that is your name and that is special to you. And yeah, very important. But bugs, I really like most bugs, but oh, there's two shiny Spupas. I don't like centipedes and millipedes, and caterpillars bother me a little bit. And I don't like wasps. And if you count scorpions as a bug, then I don't like scorpions. Like arguing Pokemon pronunciation because there's no culture around, it's just super nerd. Yes, exactly. I will throw Decadewey into sentences just to see somebody's reaction. Because of you, Green. Because you told me about Decadewey and I'm just like, yes, that is the best way to pronounce that Pokemon's name. And I know it's not right, but it is simply the best way to say it. It is so much more fun than saying Decidueye. They're bug adjacent. They're definitely bug adjacent, but I'm really afraid of scorpions. And I think it's just because I don't fully understand them. And then centipedes and millipedes and caterpillars to some degree have too many legs. And I don't freak out as much over caterpillars, but they make me super uncomfortable. And then, yeah, centipedes and millipedes are, don't like them at all. Centipedes bother me more than millipedes, though. Centipedes are the ultimate yucky bug. The yucky bug for me. But other than that, I mean, and I'm afraid of wasps because I've never been stung by a bee or a wasp before. And wasps are really aggressive, so I think that's completely valid. So I've been bitten by spiders and they don't bother me, so I don't know. I don't know where the logic comes in. But spiders are spiders. Like, come on. I find spiders cute. Spiders and like slugs and stuff. And some might be according to the doctor. I was allergic. Oh no! That's not good. Social constructs of bugs. Yes, yeah. Bugs are just what feels like a bug. True. Scorpions do not feel like bugs to me. Those Spupas are just staring at me. They're waiting for me to say something bad about them. They're just like, are you angry with us? Are we good? Are we friends? That other Pavilion hasn't changed in a while. Is that also shiny? Oh, no, it just changed. Never mind. You'll never catch me in Australia. That's fair. I would go to Australia in a bit of a heartbeat because I really would love... If I ever went to Australia, I would get a whole bunch of vaccines before I go and then just be like, hey, can I take care of... Find a place, not just go bug people. Can I take care of fruit bats, baby fruit bats? Because believe it or not, there's like a lot of bat sanctuaries in in Australia, and I would love to take care of any bats, but fruit bats in particular. Taking care of baby fruit bats would be the ultimate, that would be the best thing I've ever done. But yeah, same with fish and vegetables, absolutely. Bats are so cute. Bats and cats are some of my favorite animals. I love all bats, but fruit bats I've never seen in person before. I think they're the only type of bat that I've never seen in person. Like, obviously, there's so many different, like, subspecies of bats, but, like, I've seen vampire bats. I've seen insectivore bats. Insectivore bats are all we have here in Newfoundland. But I've seen like, vampire bats as well. Bloodsuckers. And, oh my god, they're so cute. So I would love to take care of some fruit bats and, you know, give back to the environment by taking care of an animal that could use some taking care of. Bats and cats and bats and cats and bats and cats. They're just so good. I love bats. I love cats. I love dogs. I love goats. And I love frogs. And I think those are like my animals that I'm obsessed with. That was a big spupa. I loved that. Animal Kingdom. I don't know if I saw them at Animal Kingdom. I've been to Animal Kingdom once, but I don't know how thoroughly I explored. And that was a long time ago. That was like half of my life ago now. So, I don't know. Also, things could have changed. Oops. Turn the camera. Yeah, at the Biodome in Montreal, they have a cave that has both insectivore bats and fruit bats. Nope. Bloodsucker bats, vampire bats. And it's kind of like around you, like the tunnel is around you and you go through it, and it's so cool. It's very, very neat, and I very much loved it. And I just wanted to stay there forever. And there was also penguins. Oh yeah, that's fair. Cats are really good. They're good company, but my kitty cat's over there right now. She's being really chill. It can sometimes be a bit much, especially when, like last night, my baby would not go to sleep. I will always refer to her as my baby, by the way. She's almost 2, but she's still baby. So she was having trouble going to sleep, and then she almost fell asleep, or she was pretty much asleep. And then Robbie was gone. Who prances into the room to start yelling at the top of her lungs? Well, Mavis, of course. Mavis came in and decided she was going to try her absolute best to wake up the baby. So, luckily she didn't. Baby girl was way too out for that. But, she did try. She really tried to wake up the baby. So, that can be difficult, but it's the same with dogs, you know? We dog sit a lot, and I've always had dogs. This is the longest I've gone in my life without a dog. So, yeah. Wake up, it's time to play. That's pretty much it. She just wants attention, so she comes in and yells about it. Actually, she wanted food, but it wasn't her time for her food. She just wanted to be a jerk. Your dog's a barker? Oh, what kind of doggy do you have? If you don't mind me asking. I love dogs. Small but loud. Oh. Sweet child. I always had small dogs, but I like big dogs too. Okay, I think that's 2 shiny pavilion now. Cocker Spaniel Poodle mix. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, never mind. That's not a shiny. I don't know what it is about poodles, but I just love them. Oh, 2 shiny Brookity. Yes. Okay. Shoot, poodle sheds less. Yeah. Makes sense. I love poodles, and I have for a really long time, and I don't have any good reason aside from the fact that they're mild-tempered, they're pretty dogs, they're just sweetie pies. They're just really good. Your first year without a dog ever. Oh. Yeah, that's a rough transition period. When I was a kid, Yes, I know you're shiny. When I was a kid, I had... Yeah, definitely. I lived with my grandparents when I was really young and I had a Shih Tzu. And then my mom got married to my stepdad and he had a Shih Tzu. So I had that Shih Tzu until that Shih Tzu was, I mean, I think I was done university when he finally passed away. And a couple of years after my mom and my stepfather got married, we got a pug. So I grew up with a pug. And then when I moved in with Robbie's mom, we lived in an in-law apartment for a long time, and she had a Shih Tzu. We've had Shih Tzus a lot. So she has a Shih Tzu, Mocha, who we still puppy sit all the time, but in the in-law apartment, like she would come downstairs with us whenever we were home and his mom wasn't, right? Like it was very much as much our dog as it was her dog, because she spent all of her time downstairs with us and she loves Mavis. She still to this day loves Mavis, so they're best friends. So Mocha is our part-time pupper, our Shih Tzu. But yeah, and my parents have yet another Shih Tzu. So obviously the family dog of choice is Shih Tzus, and it's not just my mom, it's actually a lot of my family have Shih Tzus. I'm gonna go for the catches. I just need to make sure I remember how to do this. How do I catch Pokemon in this game? Okay. I'm gonna go with the Premier Ball. Oh, they're aggressive? We're gonna get a Premier Ball too. Alright. I didn't know they were aggressive. Kind of sucks though, because that means I have to catch the guys that see me. Well, I don't have to. I have to run away from them, but I think everyone sees me except for him. Can you guys stop attacking me, actually? I don't like that. But yeah, the pug was very friendly. Obviously, the breathing problem thing sucked. I got him when I was... Oh, Swablu's. I got him when I was like... I don't know, 12 years old, and like, we didn't know as much. I use Emboar? Yeah, I do. Not right now, though. Right now, I'm just throwing balls. Don't run. Oh, you don't have to battle sequence in this game, though. Might have to battle. Okay, yeah. Well, this is gonna do it. Alright. To that Spoopa, you saw nothing. To the Swablu, you saw nothing. So, take that. Okay, we're 4 shinies in. Well, now I forgot there was Swablu here. Now I want to keep going here. In a small hyperspace wild zone, you can reach every spawn, right? I'm pretty sure you can, even though I can't see the Swablu right now. I'm pretty sure I'm still reaching them. I think that's the appeal of the small ones. Are they really? I thought that it was small. Everything was inside the distance. I think, isn't it just because the hill's up there? Are you guys spawned? It's worth a look up. Can you use the teleporter? Not the same. If you... What's the deal? I don't know. There's something, like, you can't just... You have to reload, and I can't remember why, but I remember one time I was looking for a Clefairy, and I was like, oh my god, I've been at this for hours. I watched literally all of the Exorcism, and I didn't get a single shiny Clefairy. And it had to do with the way that I was walking around. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been forever. I'm gonna look up the small hyperspace zone thing, though, because I really thought that I could. Be good, I can't see chat. Elevators do work, apparently. I don't even know how to Google this. You know? There. Well, okay, wait. If it's how many meters? 50? Is that the... Oh, thank you for the hat. Render distance for shiny. Render distance is usually 50. And the spawn is 70. Okay. So the spawn distance is 70, according to random Redditor. So, if I were to... Oops. Wait, what? Yeah, the cat has my... This is my rig as well, so, like, if I do anything, if I blink, if I... Yeah, it does all the same stuff. I can't put down a flag. It won't let me move outside of this area. Oops, I'm sorry. That's completely useless. If this is 50, then I can see, but I actually don't know if it is. Let's just take a second while... Let's get all this stuff. Let's do all this stuff. Like that one. And push that at that one. And outside that one. I don't think there's space for that one. Oh, it does. Never mind. And then sparkling items. Let's do that. And then there's one more floating Pokeball. That Pokeball was, it's, oh my goodness. So the Pokeballs are just like capsules that hold items in this realm. So that's what's happening here. It's not the same as like a Pokeball. Wait, another one? Didn't I already break this one? Guess not. So yeah, they're just capsules full of items. And then there's gonna be a golden Pokeball, when I grab 5 more of these little spots on the ground. Chuck, come back. I don't need you right now. And the golden Pokeball gives me even better items to make donuts, which is how I open up these portals in the first place. I feed Hoopa donuts. And Hoopa loves donuts. He's an eating sort of guy. And then he opens these hyperspace dimensions. So then I go in and I turn all the Pokemon into shinies with my magic. I guess. That's how this works, right? Yeah. You have to feed Hoopa donuts. It's very strange, but this is how we do things. How do I get up there? Is there a ladder here? No. Is there a ladder over here? Oh, there's another spot here. The travel thing to the top of the hill with Bonsum? Yeah, possibly. I just want to get this now. I mean, it's not that I just want to get this, but I'm gonna focus in on this first. Can you guys give it up, please? Ow! Man! I'm trying to not despawn you. I don't want to knock you out because then that's one less spawn that I have, but they're so aggressive. Rookity, of all things. You have no right to be aggressive. Absolutely no right. And yet here they are. Being stupid little guys. Bye. This is fun. You can just go around in circles. Yeah. Interesting. Might have to despawn the Rookity just to get the rest of the stuff. Please. My frail body can only handle so many gusts. I know, right? Gas is way too expensive. This is the best way to deal with things. What do I need? One more? Come on. I'm assuming they're all up. That's gotta be the case at this point. Go away! Oh, shinies up here. Oh. Ugh. They're still coming at me. Okay. You guys are gone. Get rock watered. You sweet little babies. There's an item on the ground by the teleporter? Where? By which teleporter? There's so many. Not that one, not this one. Panicking. Over here, maybe? Here? Oh, middle. Sorry. Middle. Oh, yeah, you're right. Look at that. Thank you. Okay, now. These birds. Chuck, don't worry about them. Don't have a whole lot of time left, so I think I'm going to forgo shiny hunting these guys. It seems like they spawn on lower levels anyways. We got a nice view, so let's just leave. Quit while we're ahead. and not have a stupid, stressful shiny hunt like I've had in the past. When I just happen to get like one right at the very end of the cycle, it bothers me. Alright, goodbye hyperspace. We are outie. Let me out of here. That was a good one. That was a good start. We got quite a few. I gotta make sure they're in the right box though, because I actually don't know where I put them. Blah, blah, blah. Piece of cake. Yeah. Corbo, you are awesome and I love you. And you're a super cutie pie. However, that is not what we want to do right now. We are shiny hunting. That was a medium. We can do a medium. That one has Toxel. There was a better one with Pikachu in it, wasn't there? Because I already have Toxel, see? So I don't really need it. There's another one that was a small. Was there not? That had Pikachu? That's an electric. Maybe that was the last rotation. It's not that. That's a medium. No. No. Oh, right. This is a small. I'm going to teleport to it. I'm going to teleport and we're going to see what... We're going to see what this is like. Oh, is this in an annoying spot? No, it's not. Okay. Let's spawn here. Oh, and I also need to check my box situation. Are they in the right one? They are, except for this man. He does not live here. He lives with my non-shinies. You may notice that I have a lot of Galarian Meowth. I do love them, and I do not have a shiny. So we got 5. I thought we only got 4. Sheesh, we did pretty good. Right, save. And I know I saved, but I am an over-saver. I will save 1,000 times. That's my mark, right? The green? Yes. Let's go. More shinies, more shinies. I'm just gonna double check the time on this one. If it's too long, I might not go for it. Like, I mean, if it's too short. Because I'm not super into this one. Just like slightly. Oh. How do we get to that one? Do I have to fall down from the roof onto that building? Onto that? That's not worth the effort. I've never seen that before. Oh, though it's only over there. Never mind, I can do that. I never noticed that before. You have to actually fall down onto the roof to get... I guess I've never gotten that one. Oh. Hi, Emma. Are you trying to do a story right now? Because I... Okay. Oh, Looker. Yes. I know all about Looker. There's Pokemon cards of him. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, Mimi. Nothing going on. We don't need to do story. We don't need to do story right now. I'm just trying to get on top of a building. No, Emma. Sorry. I just want to get on top of a building. Oh, there was one. Yeah, this is the one with Indeedee, isn't it? Yes. I was gonna say there was one with an Indeedee, but that's literally the one I'm going for, so. Scatterbug. I just caught so many of your brethren as shinies. It was very nice. We're on the other way? What's happening here? Oh, Molga? Yeah, I think it's kind of cute, hey? It's pretty. This is a very convoluted way to get to a hyperspace portal, I gotta say. That is new. I'm afraid I'm gonna do it wrong. We're good. Indeedy. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll give it a go. Six minutes is fine. We do have a sparkling power fire and an electric if we want to use them. But I'm just gonna, obviously, I'm not gonna use those right now. I'm gonna use this one. Gives me a little tiny bit more time. Thank you, Hoopa. And now we're gonna do the same thing. Oh, and it looks very similar. What color is shiny Indeedee? I can't even remember. Is it like a bronzy color? I think that's what my brain is telling me, but I also feel like that might not be right. That would have been a very cool one for reversed colors. I legit can't remember. It looks the same? Really? Well, that's not gonna be easy to tell. I hate when Pokemon does that. It's like, oh, the shiny is identical. Thanks. How fun. But actually, I say that as if I didn't have an absolute blast looking for a shiny Tandemaus. I absolutely loved my Tandemaus. Oh, the area. Yes, yes, yes. They do that, though. I'm gonna look up what shiny Indeedee looks like. I'm gonna say purple. In my heart of hearts, I think it's purple. But do I remember? No. Shiny Indeedee. Oh, it's blue. Okay. It's not super different. But yeah, there's two different small hyperspace areas. There's this one, and then there's one that's inside of like a sewer. So those are the only ones that can be as small. And then medium look kind of more like the city. Like just buildings and stuff like that. There's even Pokemon centers in some of the hyperspace areas, but you can't use them. They're just for lulz. And for hiding, like hiding the Pokeball item capsules in. I do have to be very careful with the time here because my calories are going to go down much faster. I do want a donut though. I should always get a donut before I do shiny hunting. Go to Timmy's, grab a donut. Because Hoopa eats donuts and I love donuts. I feel like most people do. And Tim's has good donuts, guys. They just do. People can complain about their coffee. Fair enough. I don't drink coffee. But their donuts, they're good. Donuts are so good. I could go for a sour cream glazed donut right now. Or chocolate glazed donut. Or a vanilla dip would be good. Or an old-fashioned plain. You're not a... I feel like a lot of people aren't a big fan of their coffee. I don't drink coffee. I drink tea. And they have really, really good tea. But a lot of people go to McDonald's for coffee instead because Tim Hortons just, they fumbled the bag and they changed their formula for their supplier of beans for their coffee. And apparently it's just not as good anymore. Now my husband likes their iced coffee. He gets it with he gets it made with chocolate milk, which is hilarious, but apparently very, very tasty. And I always get a tea. I'm a tea drinker big time. They just have the best tea. It's so good that I have to have it every day. Every day I have an extra large tea. They don't give any bigger sizes. If they had bigger sizes, I would get larger than that. Ice cap with oat milk? Anything that has a vaguely coffee taste at all. I can't even do coffee crisp bars. I really don't like coffee. So I can't even really do an ice cap. Same thing with like certain frappuccinos at Starbucks. If it has any bit of coffee flavoring, What type of tea is your favorite? I just like orange pekoe. I do drink other types as well, especially when we had a David's tea here. I used to drink a lot of different kinds of tea. I used to really like their peach matcha. That was one of my favorites. And I drink green tea at home on occasion, but most of the time it's just orange pekoe. Tim Hortons, I'm pretty sure, does. When they do their steeped tea, they do whole leaf. So instead of having like the tea bag in and stuff like that, they just brew with a whole leaf as opposed to like the little ground up bits. And it makes it just really good. It's better than orange pekoe out of a bag. Do you drink tea? Tea drinkers, rise up. What's your fave? But I like some oolongs and stuff like that too. Yeah. Can't do much customs with their lattes. They do they do a little bit as far as I know now because they have different syrups and stuff, but yeah. Oh, bubble tea. Oh my gosh. Taro bubble tea. Taro bubble tea is next level. It's one of my favorite things to drink ever. It's so simply good. And yeah, matcha is delicious. Any type of matcha is delicious, but the peach matcha that, I don't know if David's Tea still carries it because we don't have one here anymore, but the one that they used to carry was so tasty. I probably still have a little bit upstairs, but it's very old. Sometimes I keep little bits of old tea just to smell it. They had a really good pumpkin tea too. Oh my god. David's Tea was so tasty. They had good mugs and stuff too. I miss David's Tea. It was a very it was a good money sink. Probably a good thing it's gone. But having a tea cupboard and just opening up a tea cupboard and having the smells of a bunch of different teas, nothing really beats that. Pumpkin spice lattes and also muffins. Oh, pumpkin spice muffins are so good. That's another thing Tim's does really well, is pumpkin spice muffins. Starbucks used to have the best pumpkin scones, but they don't do them anymore. Peppermint tea is so good. I like peppermint tea a lot too. It's the only tea my mom will drink. So I'm glad that I introduced her to peppermint tea. She's very picky about her beverages. Hello, Big Mound. How's it going? How's everybody? We're doing some shiny hunting. We've gotten 5 shinies so far this stream. Chamomile. Oh, yummy. That was the first time I saw an Audino directly in front of me. Oh, yeah, there's 2. I think my big head is just covering them. Wishing everyone not down long. Ah. Nice. How is Babby adjusting? I know it's kind of hard. We're such fresh. But I hope he's adjusting well. This is literally all shiny hunting is in this game, by the way. You just reset here. Oh, the 800 followers. I'm closer than I thought I would be at this point. I'm very impressed. You guys are amazing. I'm lucky. Last night was rough. had a bad bout of crying before bed. He had to poo. Oh no. That would do it. Having to poo. If you can't poo, you don't know how to poo, and you're trying to sleep, I mean, I'd cry too. It sucks. You got no words. Don't know what's happening. Don't even know ABCs. You ain't you if you can't poo. That's very true. Huh? Was that while you were out? My child would not sleep either last night. It took a while. Luckily, she just like hangs out in her crib. So that's not a big deal. Stream elements, it's okay. We don't need to talk about everything all at once. ABC 1, poo 3. ABC. It's as easy as 1, poo 3. No shinies yet in this. This one is not as fruitful as the other one so far. I feel it'll be good though. Maybe there's less spawns. Because there's only a handful of Pokemon here compared to the other one. Yeah. I know, we don't have memories of that, but we've talked about that a few times. We've talked, myself and my husband, especially when baby girl was really small, we're just like, they just don't know what to do. They don't even know how to use their own body, really. So, like, how strange. And then we grow up and we naturally know how to do a lot of things. You start to get those instincts very early. But literally not being able to poop. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to poop. That's so strange. Like, they can, but it is a much more difficult thing. Screaming for food every 2 hours. Or at least mine was. Oh, the first year was rough. Yes, I know. None of us remember babyhood. It's wild. Yeah, it would be a lot. We were talking about how you don't remember anything either because myself and my husband were having a great, not really debate, but we were talking about potentially taking our daughter to go see the Wiggles. But it would require travel, and luckily they're playing in a city, they're playing where my dad lives, so it would be an easy thing for us to do aside from the travel aspect of it. But then there's the whole thing with, is it worth it, especially, like, is it worth all of going through traveling with a youngin', a baby, at that point 2-year-old, and she's not even gonna remember it, you know? So, I don't know. I know! I want to see them so badly. I want to see them. My daughter would lose her mind, but I would have a fun time too. They're entertaining. We watch one of their concerts at least once a week. Usually more. So, they're very entertaining. They're very, very entertaining to watch. And apparently they love it here. Need hot potato live in my life? So one of my friends, her baby hates getting changed in public. She's 15 months old and she hates getting changed in public. So we go to a play group together Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And in order to distract the little girl, in order to distract her, I go into the change room with her, which is just a public bathroom in a community center. And I just sing and do all of the actions to the entirety of Hot Potato. And she thinks it's the greatest thing ever. So half the time, you know, people are walking in and stuff. Some of them laugh. Some of them, you know, just say, oh yeah, the Wiggles are big in my house too. Because everyone who's there is parent or grandparent, so. But it's just really funny that, like, at least 3 times a week, I put on a full performance of that song. Usually more. I mean, I know all the actions. I do it at home too. It's just, it's just the song. If you're talking about the Wiggles, that's the song. So, all the kids love it. Actually, that's not my child's favorite, but it's obviously this child's favorite. And it's to the point now that she knows that I'm going to do it for her. So if I go into the bathroom at the same time as them, she just looks at me and smiles and waits for me to start making an absolute fool of myself in public. Oh, it's all performance. I do so many, I know so many of the Wiggles songs, actions and all at this point. Mashed banana, yeah, I know. My baby likes the boogie wiggy part. She absolutely loves it. She does the dance. She likes the Simon Says song that they do. And she really likes the Bouncin' Balls song, which I have talked about before. But she really genuinely loves the Bouncin' Balls song. To be fair, they do a very, very cool performance of it in the one that she watches all the time, where they actually, like... No, the backflips are in Hot Potato. What do they do on that? They have, like, these big, like, rubber balls to sit on. They do gigantic jumps and stuff on them and stuff, so obviously she likes that one. To make my nephews not cry, I say things in weird voices. Yes, yes, it's all just trying to figure out what works. And, you know, you're half gone out of your mind anyway, so you come up with the weirdest things. You know, you get very creative very fast when you don't have a brain cell left. I'm at less than half time. I'm gonna have to go around at like 400 calories or so and just make sure that I haven't missed anything. I feel like I haven't though. It's crazy that we had so many in the other and we have absolutely nothing here. Hide and seek? Oh, Little Miss likes playing hide and seek, but she likes exclusively hiding pretty much. It's more of like a chase game right now because she's only 2. The amount of times I have to pretend not to see them. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's fun. Having children around, they don't necessarily have to be yours, but it gives you an excuse to be a silly little child yourself again, and that is one of the best parts about it. You just get an excuse to be ridiculous. Oh, does she really? Oh. She needs to get, you have to look her square in the face and say, "Get good, scrub." And then she'll know it's serious business. One of them is, "I am here," and I'm like, "Where?" Oh, that's cute. Dude, where are my shinies? I'm just gonna do this hyperspace, I think. It was unsuccessful. I'm just gonna save and I'm just gonna save and go around and do it. Because we gotta make sure we make it worth our time. Even if we don't get a shiny, we need to do the regular stuff, which is the... Well, first of all, we don't actually have one. So we should catch a... Indeedee. We should catch both the male and the female. Oh, they're hard to catch. Okay. Oh gosh. Fire punch. Get him. Still only a 1. Ooh. That's not good. I hate the fact that they... Oops. How do I... Hold on. Good. I should have probably used something stronger, but... Okay, now I'm just focused on catching it in beauty. Let's go. 1 second. Oh my god, they hate me. Oh! Wow. Okay, punch this one. I didn't get any Indeedee. Really? That sucks. On Dust, I switch and play Let's Go Eevee. Dust off. Oh, it's all good. Yes, yes. Oh, hello. It's a fun time. I love all of the more recent Pokemon games. They're so fun. All the stuff on the Switch and the Switch too. Well, that sucked. I didn't get my Indeedee, but that's it. So far, I have 5 shinies, so I can't really complain at this point. What is the correct button? Here we go. What? No. No. I don't think there's any other ones that I wanted to do. Those are mediums. Eh. By the way, the Gengar on my team is shiny, which is very exciting. It's very hard to tell, but he is a shiny guy. Gengar is one of those Pokemon that you literally can hardly tell. There's barely any difference. It's just the same. Slightly less saturated, and by slightly I do very much mean slightly. There is hardly a single difference. I can't remember the name of the Pokemon. What does it look like? Do you remember what it looks like? Because if so, I bet chat can figure it out because we're freaking nerds. We got Pokemon nerds in here. It's like 3 purple craters. Are the purple... Okay, is the purple version the shiny version? Or is it normally 3 purple craters? Ghost type? But it's not Gengar? Craters. Normal 3. Oh gosh. Haunter, no. I'm being attacked. The only thing I can think of is like it has gas. Oh, is it wheezing? It's probably wheezing. Yeah, that's a wheezing. I love its first form so much. Coughing. Oh my god. I bet it's wheezing. I have a feeling. Charlie's watching YouTube. Shoutouts to Swarly Pilgrim. I need to find a designated bench that's right next to a teleporter because I'm just not doing anything efficiently right now. Yeah! amazing. Poison type. I got one! I need a bench. I got one. There's always one nearby. Yes, but I am bad at paying attention while I'm running around. Had to have it. It's so pretty. Yeah, I love shiny coughing. Like, I absolutely love it. There are some really dope shinies, though. My favorite shinies are probably Sneasel and Butterfree, I want to say. Oh, Morpeko! Yeah. Oh, Pokemon Center. I didn't think about that. Good to know, good to know. No, that's okay. That's also a small. That? Golbat and Crobat, okay. Yeah, Sneasel's very pink. Not normally, but shiny Sneasel is very pink. Though the Hisuian version is cool too. But yeah, very, very pink. And the other one is Butterfree. And I think people were generally very disappointed that shiny Butterfree wasn't like pink Butterfree, like from the show. But I do like the way that the shiny looks a lot better than just pink. I don't know if I care about any of these enough. I like Morpeko, but I don't know if I want to do that one right now. So I think I'm gonna reset. Does anyone have any like weird favorites that they like? Because I know there's some just like, why do I like this so much? Why do I like the shiny? But or like most people don't really seem to like it or notice it, and you're just like, yeah. Like coughing, for example. I really do like shiny coughing. I really, really do. Is it the most interesting shiny? Probably not. But it's so dope. That's a small. It has a Gumi. That's cool. What's this? I don't know. Teal turquoise color, and that's your fave? Yeah! I'm trying to think of, and coughing's similar. Coughing's more, I think, a little less saturated. And he's like a very kind of like sky bluey, a little turquoisey leaning. And his puffs of smoke are really purple, and I just think that's fantastic. But my very first shiny was a Snubble. That's a weird one that I really like. But obviously, if it was my first, it's one of my faves. Snubble's lilac and just really pretty. I'm trying to think if there's any other weird ones. A lot of medium. Large. Yeah, that's a good one. I love it. I really, really, really do. Other shinies that are like super clean for absolutely no reason. I'm trying to think of some. Like obviously there's the shinies that turn like pure black. Really cool. Never had a shiny other than the default Gyarados in Gen 2. Probably because I stopped playing after Gen 2. Yeah, that would do it. And they were very rare back then. Your chances of getting a shiny were 1 in 8,192. So a lot of people only ever saw the Gyarados. My first shiny that I ever saw in game, I accidentally murdered. I had a shiny Starabia on my screen. It's literally just... It's just a brown bird as opposed to a gray bird, and I accidentally murdered it And it was that 1 in 8,192 odds, unfortunately, because they kept that up to Gen, what, 5? Maybe Gen 5 is when they switched it. I don't think I want anything here either. That's a very cool hyperspace right here, but I don't want to go for it. Obviously, I've caught a lot of shinies between games like this where you can just like mindlessly shiny hunt and Pokemon Let's Go. Or not Let's Go. Pokemon Go. I do have a lot. I really do. Nope, nope. I didn't check this one, did I? Did I check this one? No. That's a small. That's actually kind of cool. That's kind of cool. But are these ones that I want really bad? Eevee shinies? I got a shiny Eevee in my game here. Hold on. Shiny Eevee is... It's like gray. It's cute. It's cute. The different forms of Eevee, there's some that are really good, there's some that are whatever. I like shiny Espeon. Espeon goes from like, you know, purple to lime green. Lime green is an entire category of shinies for some reason. There are so many Pokemon that just turn lime green, and that's one of them. But that's probably the best lime green, in my opinion. Trubbish becomes a recycling bag, pretty much. Arbador. The candle? Yes. That's Litwick. These are all shinies. Hawlucha is very different. Hawlucha, the black is white, and then the other colors are all shifted too, but it's a very distinct looking shiny. This is almost identical. This is a pretty good one, honestly. I like shiny Phalanx. Gold instead of silver. Floette's got the purple. Normally doesn't have it. Normally green. Normally green. Like formally green. Why? Why do you feel bad? Magikarp, Machop. Eh. Oh, they added Annihilate. Oh no. Oh no. Your friend likes the cow one? You mean Miltank? Dragapult plus Ape. I bet that's wild. Look, Big Mound. I have a shiny Mareep. You do get it by default in this game. Shiny Honedge is super dope. Head. Head's very good. Oh, shiny Mana. Grafaiai is another one that is just like, I just think this is great. Yeah, you just grab this guy at the beginning of the game. He's just a little cotton candy sheepy. Purple Pumpkin, that's a pretty cool shiny. Yeah. Oh, yay, Miltank is cute. Wait, what did I... My brain's in 1,000 places. Right, okay. That's decent. Yeah, I would. That's decent too. I don't know if I want to hunt that though. I already have Shroodle. I don't know if I want to shiny hunt Bulbasaur. I like Bulbasaur. I'm not a huge fan of shiny Bulbasaur. I love Slowking. Klefki. Yeah. I have a shiny Klefki. I love Slowking. One of the best Pokemon, just hands down. Absolutely adore it. Don't care too much for shiny. There's an Eevee. No, I don't want anything here too. This is the only one that's half tempting, so. Who's my favorite of the first 3? Like my, oh, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is my favorite. Bulbasaur is tied for my favorite Pokemon. I have 2 favorite Pokemon. I have so many Bulbasaur things. I have so much Bulbasaur stuff, and you know, friend on the Discord and friend IRL for me. Amber, Jamber. actually went to a convention and got the voice actress for Bulbasaur to sign a picture, and that was a part of my birthday gift last year when she came to visit, which was absolutely insane. So I have a signed Bulbasaur picture. Which makes me very happy. I love Bulbasaur. Yeah! Amber loves Bulbasaur too. So, yeah, very, very, very special gift. There's so many small hyperspaces, but I'm being really picky. I'm sorry, guys. I think it's killing me that I don't think that Galarian Meowth are in these. But I want to do some hyperspace shiny hunting because I just think it's just nice. It's nice because you can chat with people. It's a very good, like, just streaming material. But yeah, that's my fave. All the way up through. I like Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, and when I was a kid, I liked Squirtle the best. I will say that. Grafaiai! Super bulky Mega Garchomp survived at 4%. Oh my gosh, you're absolutely destroying. Ooh, oh, it's medium though. But there's Cleffa. Cleffa's a good mon. Clefairy is also a top tier Mel Pokemon, so a lot of these like I have as shinies too. Corviknight. Trubbish, but he's in a level 4. I didn't know that's the first time I've seen Trubbish in one of these. I'm not going to level 4 just to get Trubbish. Another Trubbish. Okay. Maybe I will get... Maybe Galarian Meowth does exist in these. Go fast, blow up everyone. That's a good strat. That is a good strat. Time's at 10:04. I'm probably not going to stay on super late. I honestly might do a little bit more reading before bed. I have been flying through this book that I am currently reading, so I'm very excited to get back to it. And I was reading it till the second, not the second I went live, the second I hit this screen to come over here. Oh, that one's in a small hyperspace. That's a cool one. That's a really cool one. Yeah, he was sassy. He was so sassy. I don't know why I liked Squirtle best when I was younger, but I just did, and Squirtle is my husband's favorite, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I just thought he was neat. And then when I was older, I was like, hey, Ivysaur, Ivy, you know, is part of my name. And so I attached myself to Ivysaur, and then that just kind of trickled down to being Bulbasaur. So Bulbasaur became my favorite. And then Pokemon were like, hey, so Trubbish is a cat. And I was like, perfect. I love him so much. And he is my small child, and I will protect him no matter what. So then, out of nowhere, Trubbish, a Pokemon that I hardly cared for, became the best thing. Ivysaur, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's why I like Trubbish so much, because Nintendo declared him as cat. And I was like, that's a trash bag, so clearly that's the funniest cat they've ever, you know, they've ever shown off. That's regular Meowth. Maybe we can get, because that's a 1-star. Maybe we can get Galarian Meowth. I want Galarian Meowth so bad. Yeah, so what happened with the Trubbish thing? I think it was like 2020 or 2021. Pokemon decided to make a piece of merch with all of the cat Pokemon at the time on it. And every single Pokemon that was featured on it as a like living Pokemon, because there was a few Pokemon that were featured as like toys, but every single one was a cat. And then Trubbish was there. And it was most of the Pokemon cats. It wasn't all of them because Shinx wasn't there, and I think there was like the legendaries weren't there. But other than that, it was just like all like, oh, this is all cats. Every single thing here is a cat. And then Trubbish is a cat, I guess. So, yep. They did that, and then the community was just like, oh yes, Trubbish is very, very good. And a bunch of us fell in love with Trubbish because of it. Kecleon. Is that Kecleon? Kecleon's in this game? What? I didn't know that. That was clearly Kecleon, right? It's gotta be. Lamora, Chandelure, Kecleon. Also, I'm a huge fan of inanimate object Pokemon. So, like, Duraludon, they made a Pokemon that was a skyscraper. It's a dragon. It's a skyscraper. So it's like, oh, good enough. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for your offering. Okay, nothing, even if that is Kecleon, I don't really care much for it. Trubbish looks like a bunny for sure, but apparently he's a cat. He's like a trash cat. Yeah, he's cute. He's cute and perfect either way, but I've seen a lot of people say he's like a bunny. Medium, small, but high stars, and not anything I care about too much. Medium. Large. Flamigo! My boy, the Pokemon that is just a flamingo. Why do they keep doing that to me? What type is Galarian? He's steel. He's just pure steel, I think. Or is he steel normal and then Berserker is just steel? I think he's just steel too. They wouldn't take away his typing. I think he's just steel. Flamigo. Oh my god. What an absolute hilarious Pokemon. And he was just randomly just like so fun to play with in the playthrough. I played with Flamigo on my team throughout the entirety of Sword and Shield. I mean, not Sword and Shield. Scarlet and Violet. Oh, really? Yeah, I can see that going pretty hard. Large hyperspace, medium hyperspace, small with nothing I want. Large with fairies, that's cool. Oh! So close. So close. So close. Are you serious? That's awful. Why did they do that? Here I am, like, aggressively hoping for a Galarian Meowth. And they were like, here's an Alolan Meowth in a 1-star. And here's a Berserker in a 4-star. Get got, idiot. I want it. Alright. Resetting. I'm resetting! Galarian Meowth, best Meowth. I want them to make more Meowths though. Honestly, I think that they messed up by not adding a new Meowth to Gen 9, and I hope that they fix it in Gen 10. Because they should have. They should have added another Meowth. They should keep adding one every generation. It's very funny. Oh. Just keep making more cats. You know, cats are just weird little guys, and they're, oh, a small hyperspace with a Bulbasaur, and it's a 1-star. Okay, maybe I will do that one. Maybe I'll go check it out. I already have so many shiny Shroodles, but did I ever play Neopets? Oh my god. Are you giving me an excuse to talk about Neopets? Because yes, Yes, I did. I absolutely played Neopets. Oh, you were obsessed? Nice. I still occasionally pop on. Like I do. I haven't in the past couple of years. Has it been that long? I haven't in a while. Ask her how recently. Yes, I played it. I think I did Advent stuff a little bit this year. I'm pretty sure I did a little bit of the Advent this year, but not that much. I didn't get every single day. You lost your original account? Me too. Me too, but my account that I have right now is from 2008, perhaps? 2007. I want to say 2007. So I do have an old account, but my OG from 99 or whenever, either 99 or 2000. Okay, Shroodles are right here. There's an angry one. I can't see Bulbasaurs. Oh, I can't see Bulbasaurs. I don't know if this is worth doing or not. Yeah, my OG one is long gone. But I do love a good Neopets. I really, really do. Is that a shiny Shroodle? Is that why it keeps spawning? No. Okay. Where are Bulbasaur? Yes, I know you guys are randomly very aggressive. I understand. Bulbasaur up in that same spot. I was promised. Oh, there they are. I was gonna say I was promised Bulbasaur. Getting into it recently, but it was a few years ago. Oh, nice. I feel it has changed a lot, and they changed some stuff not for the better, unfortunately. They're kind of like in limbo with if they want to be mobile friendly or not. Do the bottom to top teleporter. But won't... I thought if you just did teleporters, it'll despawn them. Maybe I'm crazy. So just here? Just teleport here on repeat? No. That's not the right one. Oops, hold on. Shinies don't despawn. Yeah, but they have a weird mechanic with reloading. Yeah. Because there was a reason. No, teleporters work. Teleporters work. Running around doesn't necessarily work. That's what it is. Running around, there's something strange. Oh my god, did you guys see where that Pokeball was? Oops. Gaia Online. Nice. I didn't get super into Gaia, but I liked the idea of it. My childhood self was like, let me put my whole first name and last name. Oh no! Both of them have to be in the right direction to respawn mons. You have to get out of the area and back, which the teleporter does. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. I'm gonna look at them every time just because I'm not resetting and it's gonna be like I'm taking... Maybe I can just like do this a couple of times. This is kind of stupid, but you can just do this. And then you look over and no shiny. Yeah, I can't remember what exactly it was about the way that I was doing. Yeah, this is like when the game first came out. What I was doing about my Fairy Hunt that was like not working, but I always get confused when I come back to this game because of the I was also the type of kid who would add random people and I because I like having friends. Yes, me too. Oh my gosh, the stuff that we used to just do. Like, I used to hang out in chat rooms when I was very, very young, like 10. And I should have never been at it, but we had no common sense with that kind of stuff, right? And we would just be 10-year-olds hanging out in the chat. Megachu Raichu Y is so weird. I like both of them. I like both of the Raichus. I can't remember which one's which. I assume Y is the one that I like more. Because X is the one that looks like an X. And Y is the one that looks a little more like a Y. But yeah, the sensibility we had. I used to hang out on like all these forums and literal like chat rooms, like old school chat rooms. And I could never imagine allowing my child to do that at the age that I was at. But like I said, we didn't know any better. We didn't know, and we just kind of hid it. There's a lot more common sense now that goes into being online. I don't know if these guys are aggressive, are they? I can't remember what Bulbasaur do. They don't seem to be. No training at all. We were just thrown out to the wild. I did make a pen pal at one point, which is kind of cute, that we actually used to like send each other stuff. But I remember because I was like 13 and I think it was around 13. And it was a website for Benji, Mad, and Band. And it was just like it wasn't a chat room, it was like a forum. It was a forum. And yeah, so one of the people who was on there, I was like, oh, they're really nice. She's so nice. And we became pen pals, and we would actually send each other things. And she's from Florida. And yeah. Oh boy. Those were the days. There's another one I used to always hang out on called Yville, and no one seems to remember Yville. But Yville was also a very important part of my life when I was younger. Yville was like my hot Habbo hotel. Oh man. Nothing there was, like, there was no safety. It's even more mindless than before. Robbie, that's so rude. That's so high. We're going super mindless tonight. Look. Bulbasaurs. Teleport. I got 5. They were all from the same hyperspace. I got 2 Spupa, a Pavilion, and a Rookity. They're all from the same. The Pavilion spawned in immediately, and then I did another one that was a small hyperspace, and it was Indeedee, Audino, and something else. And that did, oh my gosh, that didn't yield anything, which sucked. And I didn't even get an Indeedee. I don't have one yet. It went so fast. But, Robbie, I was saying the mistake is doing this without having donuts. We don't have no donuts. Our baby calls donuts donuts. And Timbits are also donut. You know? Because now I'm hungry. The girl wants a donut. No donuts! I want a donut so bad. I always want a donut so bad. I have to get like veggie straws or something when I go upstairs. Should have went down for a Timmy's run and get some donuts. I make peanut butter toast, but that's no donut. I know, it's no donut. Right? Luca be like, I want donuts, and I'm like, oh, you're right, me too. So true, bestie. How are you doing on time? Oh, we're so good. We have a quarter of the time left. Am I? Okay. It's making it hard to hear me on mobile? Okay. Let me turn it down. Thank you. Am I teleporting far enough away? Because it, like, it should, right? It should. It's reloading me. Is that still really bad? Should be for the Bulba. I can't, the thing is I can't put down my, I can't put down a marker here. It doesn't let me move. Like I can't move around this area and place a marker. And I can't place a marker right here. Because I tried to do that earlier. I know, right? I wanted to check and see. Because I don't want to be wasting all my time. But I don't know. It's so lame. It's so lame. Looks far enough away. Like, they're not spawned over here. Oh, they are spawned over here. Wait. They're spawned over here. Maybe I should just be resetting at the door then. Oh, check their genders. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I could do that. Why are you so aggressive? Okay, is there any female? Because that would be... I can't remember how to... Hello, sir, you don't see me. I know, I said you don't. 99. Okay, whatever. 98. Okay, whatever. 100. 98. And that, okay. They're all male. And then let's go here. Except by warping always works, but I don't know if I see him. No, they're still going after me. There's no way. That definitely doesn't work. So let's try going over here. Brutal, you do not see me. You do not see me. Tucked away. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I don't know if the Bulbasaurs are in loading range, is what I'm talking about, Robbie. Because we can't see them. Which is why Schizo suggested throwing down a pin, which I agree with. But yeah, I like that the Ekans do a little spinny when I spawn in. I should catch that alpha just so that I can get the thingy. Yeah, I know. hold on. Oh, I meant to take out the other guy. Oh well. Chaos. Okay, attack that. No, get that. Get that. Oh, it's poisoned. It's poisoned me. It's gone poisoned me. I could do that, yeah. Oh my god. Guys, why is everybody aggressive here? You're a forecaster. Okay, hold on. Everybody's aggressive. Everyone's upset. I'm just gonna go pick up the sparkling items. Because I am now more invested in making sure I get... Because I've kind of messed this one up a little bit already. Not too badly, but... I'm just gonna worry about getting the golden Pokeball, and then if we get the Bulbasaur, we get the Bulbasaur. If we don't, we don't. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Feed the Marv. Thank you for feeding the Marv as well. So aggressive. Oops. I thought you were away. Sorry. Go away. I'm gonna make sure I check the middle really good because last time I messed up and missed one in the middle. Fire punch. Chesto berry. We love to get the hyper berries. We love to get the hyper berries. Okay, let's go get on top of some of the scaffolding because at this point we should definitely be able to get one there. Yes, just one. We got it. Yippee! Bonus ball has appeared in the hyperspace. Where? Up there. Let's go. Luckily, these guys can't just gust at me on repeat like Rickety was doing. That was very rude. Okay. Can we reach that? You can. Thank you, Chuck, for your service. No, you don't see me. Don't worry about that. I'll hide behind a box. There's the aggro. They have forgotten about me. If I run forward too much, then they're just such aggressive little beans. They really are quite aggressive. I don't know if this is... I'm gonna have to do research. I really thought that everything could be shiny from spawn in a small portal. But the location of that Bulbasaur has me really questioning it. And I don't know if space looks like I don't know if space looks the same on this map as it does in the overworld. Like I don't know if 50 meters looks the same here. The back spawns are outside of 50. Or sorry, 70. I think what it is 70 to spawn a Pokemon, 50 to see a Pokemon, I think is what people on Reddit were saying. Let me double check. 70 to despawn. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah. Well, instead of doing my last one here. I'm gonna go make another donut. I don't want Ekans. I have multiple strudels. And every other... I think I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna go make some more donuts. And if I can find Galarian Meowth... First of all, they're not aggressive. They're very not aggressive. They're actually the sweetest little boys to ever roam the face of the earth. Well, let's go make some donuts first, shall we? Where's home? There it is. Yeah, I haven't played this game since, what, January? Was that when I did that? 8 win streak. Wow. Impressive. Is it a fun strategy to play? Getting forfeit instantly. Oh no. Okay. So we're looking for possible shiny donuts. That's what we want. 11 of those. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I don't know if that's yeah, that's Hoopa. That's the donut man. Yeah. That's crazy. This is a alpha power level 2. I'll do another one. Oh, I meant to do the same one. No. Okay, whatever. What did I... Definitely 2 of those. I've lost 340 and then 400. Donut. Teensy power. Make one more of the same. Sparkling power fighting. Make another of the same, please. Small Pokemon. Make another of the same. Small Pokemon. Making me hungry? Me too. Alright, let's try again. Running a little low on my good donut stuff. Okay, we'll keep what we got for now. We just made a few donuts though, so. And what was the other sparkling power we have? We have, is it poison? We have electric, we have poison, and now we have fighting. Sparkly, electric. Sparkly, fire, right. Fire and fighting. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can find a bench immediately. I have to use my eyes. There's a bench gonna be around here somewhere. Where? I don't know. Oh, Zach. Standing there with his taxis everywhere. I want donuts so badly. I'm gonna end up having a donut tomorrow. I just know it. What are you doing? There's definitely benches over here somewhere. Right? Little park area. Yeah. Spinnerack. I was wondering what that was. Kill some time. I'll do a couple more resets, but if I don't find anything I really want, I'm gonna end stream because it's already past 10:30. We did really well though. Small bug. Medium steel. Small steel. Medium poison. Medium bug. Medium fire. Medium ghost. Medium water. Only mediums. Oh my god. Heck no. I want something better. Let's do better. Better, better, better. Good Pokemon, please, please. Mel Pokemon. Pokemon Mel wants. Pokemon Mel like really wants. Like maybe like Larian Meow, perhaps? Steel, steel, steel. Small steel. Oop. Not quite it. We're getting steel. We're actually getting a lot of steel this time. Quite a few steel, but so far not the one that I want. Conditions have to be just right. I do want to hang here till nightfall. I really do. I'm just gonna sit on this bench for 24 hours and see if anybody thinks it's weird. That's my plan. That's always the funniest thing in video games. Just waste some time here. What? You just sat here for 12 hours. Are you good? Just such a normal concept. That's a cute small one, honestly. Not cute enough for me to have it, but it's cute. Medium fire. But what oh, the fact that like it's weird to just sit there for 12 hours? Yes! It'd be so funny. It would be so funny. I've always thought it was weird that you just sit there. Link just stares at a fire for 12 hours and nobody questions it. Like, yeah, move along. Right, right. Especially in a game like this, you're in a city. People, like, think you're just, like, dissociating for 12 hours just staring off into space. Like, someone needs to come along and check in on you. That should be built in. At least in some game. Eventually. Someone will do it. Ooh, no. A small hyperspace that is steel. Or yeah, but it's not right. An Alolan Persian. It's a medium. I like Clefable a lot too, or Clefairy. And I wouldn't mind doing that one. Oh. Alright. Moving on to day number 2 of sitting on a bench. No food, no water, haven't been to the bathroom. I guess it has rained, so I could have just kept my mouth open and let rain fall in. That's probably what I did. Mankey. Speaking of Annihilate, what's that? Oh. I don't know why it looked different, but it's not. It's the same. It's literally the same. Losing my marbles over here, guys. Absolutely losing it. Alright, let's do 5 more resets. And if there's nothing I'm super interested in, I'm gonna call it because I'm tired. And I want to go upstairs and read or watch Taskmaster. We're almost finished the season that I'm watching. So this is 5. Ooh. Oh. Oh my god. My favorite Neopet? My favorite Neopet is, I have 2. Either Kugra. Kugra is like my OG fave, but I also really like Eerie. What about you? Please don't be in the weird spot. Please don't be in the weird spot. Please don't be in the weird spot. Humongo. For the lulz. I've had a variety of Neopets, but I always end up with an Eerie though. So I think Eerie has to be my favorite. Where are they? Oh, they're just right there. Alright. You guys have gained a little bit of stream. I'll reset for like, I don't know. Maybe 15. The thing is, I don't have to, if I don't get it right now, it's not like I lose the portal. I just save and quit still. Oh, except for if I do that. That would be very sad. This is literally it. This is the perfect setup. I can get my Buttercat. 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 Please, sweet baby boy. Oh my god. Sword and Shield really, I think they did fantastic. Weasel, Kachik, and Zweetalk. Those are all good. They're so cute. There's so many. I hear their little cries. Cute little kitty cats. Yeah, I really like Kugra. My original account had a Kugra and Eerie, a Jub, and a Uni, I think. I think those were like my OG 4. But I have a Bruce on my new account. I have a Terry, but I'm going to, when prices go down, don't know when that will ever be, I was going to buy a transmogrification potion of a Kugra and use it on that because the mutant Kugras were always like my favorite variation of any sort of Neopet. So I've always wanted a mutant Kugra, so I adopted a Terry. I was a little too young to understand how exactly to get them, but I wanted the fairy brush. Yeah, the fairy brush is so cute. There's so many cute fairies. Like fairy Neopets. The Kugra's good. I can't remember if Eerie has a fairy variant off the top of my head. There was one night on stream, I don't know why, but I was just looking through basically every single painted Neopet. Like every single variant. Neopet started my obsession with making animals into fairies. Yay, that's awesome. And you're the teal fairy. What was the best fairy, though? I like Jadora. Also, I collected snow globes in Neopets. So I had like a lot of the snow globes and stuff. I had a gallery that was just full of snow globes. It was a good thing to collect. Very nerdy. Neopets is very, very, well, not necessarily, it doesn't have to be nerdy, but you can get really nerdy playing Neopets. I was nerdy. I have millions of Neopoints. My daily interest is like, I don't know, it might be close to 3,000 Neopoints. But obviously I don't go on there every day. I'm probably gonna end up going on tomorrow. Just because of this conversation. Yeah, I know. I worked really hard on that account. I really wanted to make it everything my first account didn't have. I had over 1 million on my first account. But no, I have like so many items that are worth a lot of money and stuff like that too. Or a lot of Neo points. Some of them are like limited time items from certain plots and things like that. Neopets and their plots. Yeah, hardcore. The dark one and the one that looks like the forest. Jadora and I think Alinia or Alina. Alinia is a Maple Story. Alina? Something tells me that's what it is. But yeah, Jadora is the dark fairy. Love Jadora. The purple and green vibe. She was so cool. I also like, I think it's Talia? The ice one. She's probably my second favorite. I think it's Talia. She was so cool. Her design with like the icy blue and then the like black bob with the bangs. Dude. So cool. She was that girl. The bubble game, yeah! I can't remember what it's called. I was a fan of the... Oh, what's it called? Destructo Match. Destructo Match was one of my favorites. The one where you had to like click on the tiles in a certain way to get rid of as many tiles as possible. I used to love that one. Destructo Match, oh my god. I was never amazing at like... Or I never had the patience for Cast Bash. Because if you did like any sort of wipe on your computer, like getting rid of cookies and stuff like that, you'd have to like redo from the beginning and have to redo easy mode and then medium and hard, which is like, okay, it wasn't that difficult to actually do, but then it threw in the RNG of the wind, and then you needed to have the wind go up to +10 pretty much to get to the next stage, and it was just such a pain. Mirka Chase! Yes! I think Slapdash Robot, who is on the Discord and also in here. Frickin' loved Mirka Chase. Doubloon Disaster, yes! Oh my gosh, I used to love playing Doubloon Disaster as well. And I always say, I like Mahjong, because Neopets had a fun Mahjong. I don't actually know how to play Mahjong, I just know how to play the Neopets version of Mahjong. Because it was so fun. And pyramids, oh my gosh. I could do a full stream on pyramids. I think I would be afraid that I would run into the same problems as you were kind of talking about on TikTok, Fairy, where, you know, there could be ads and we have no control over those ads, so I don't know. I used to stream it. I used to stream Neopets, but I think it would just sketch me out a little bit right now. Just a little spooky. I'm gonna turn my head and see if there's a shiny cat. Oh, there's two! And they're both yellow. And they're both on my stream. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to peek the mic. I'm sorry. I just really... Oh, baby. It's children. And watch. They're so happy to see me. Watch. They're so happy to see me. They're just like, oh, hi. Hi. You wanted to be friends? Okay, we can be friends. You wanna come with me? Here, let me choose a ball. Let me choose a ball. Which one do they want to live in? Yeah, Premier's fine. Oops. Oh, thank you for the imposter, Melly. Oh, my sweet little babies. I love them. What else was even in here? Nothing else mattered. I literally just saw Galarian Meowth. Oh, let's save. Let's definitely save. They're so cute. I love them. It looks like Shiny Mel. It kind of does. Shiny Mel is... I've canonically made Shiny Mel blue hair, though. With the badge. The shiny badge for this week. I had to make decisions. And I figured, I was like, if... Oh, right. Okay. I see. We already have a shiny sword, so that's not super important. I should do Shiny Melly as one of my variants, though, now that I've actually established what it is, you know? I have to look at my children again. Hold on. Oh my god. This one's big. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. Oh my god. Best version of Meowth, hands down. Like, they took Meowth and made him into this. Yes. Yes. Look at him. Look at them. These Studio Ghibli looking little guys. Like, they're the definition of a little guy. Oh my god. No thoughts. Do you see the brain cell? It doesn't exist. There is no brain cells here at all. None. Not the one. And I think that's beautiful. Yeah, they just turn around and stare at you. They have no brain. Oh yeah. Oh, so angry. Immediately go back to smiling. Oh, oh. He looked for the brain cell. Forgot about it immediately. He forgot that he was looking for the brain cell the second that he started looking for it. Perfect specimens. I love them. I don't even care that I'm wasting all my time. Odie, that didn't redeem, which scares me because that means it's gonna pile up. Guys, we got a redemption pile up. If you want to hear sounds all at once, now's your time. Keep playing them. Keep redeeming them. Eventually, they'll all play at once and scare the bejesus out of me. This is unfortunately the way of this. Whenever it gets clogged up, it just... Yeah, it's all gonna happen at once eventually. Here we go. Don't know when. It will all play at once. Oh gosh. I'm so scared. Green discovered this, by the way. This is Green's doing. Green discovered it one day. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh man, this is gonna be really loud. I'm not sure when it's gonna happen, but I'll stick around. I'll stick around and find out. Beldum, go away. Like, a shiny Beldum would be cool, but I'd get stressed out because, like, Beldum have a really low catch rate. But I guess shinies have a really high catch rate, so. I wonder how many Pokemon are gonna start shouting at me at once. How exciting. Yeah, that's true. Just do the save. Thurs. Please. I already have a gigantic shiny sword. So I don't need that. Catching Pokemon undetected. Not my strong suit right now. A gigantic Dragonite following me around probably isn't helping that situation though. Just saying. Oop. Don't attack me! Be like the cats over here. They don't care. They think I'm friend or something. Or they don't think. That's also cool.
It was the engine. I cannot move.
Coming at the ends. Oh my god. I heard a Squirtle and a Magnemite. Thank you guys for the chaos. I heard a Squirtle and a Magnemite for sure. I have no idea what else was there. Oh. It waits long enough that I forget. Thank you for the clip, Odie. Oh my god. That was so good. I cannot move. It's true, I couldn't. It spooked me. Wait, was there not just a sparkle here? Oh, there is. Oh my god, that was a good one. The middle? Jimmy Eat World? Yeah, Sparley at the end really made it all better. It really did. Oh, another one right beside it too. Oh no, where was that? Where was I? Cats, help me. You guys like shiny things, right? I'm so bad at this. Yeah, me too. Especially when Pokemon are trying to attack me. It's just like, I don't want to die. Thank you for the blue lava lamp, Melly. Oh, here we go. That's one. That's true. I do need Murkrow. Okay, catch Pokemon undetected. We can do that. I think he sees me, but I'm actually not sure. So I'm going to flick a ball at him because I don't know if he saw me. He did. Okay. It would have been very funny if he didn't. I swear I've had Meowth staring right at me and they have not seen me, so. Oh, yeah. Okay, they see me. No, maybe not. I don't know if he saw me. No, he didn't. They're so stupid. I love them. Oh my god. They're perfect. I really like Berserker too. Just so you know. Those big eyes are just for show. Yeah, exactly. They don't see anything. I don't know about everyone else's cat, but my cat's like blind. She can't see anything. If it's moving, she can see it. But like something that's just, obviously they're predators. So something that's just sitting there already, no way. She cannot see that. Oh, Emily Stardew Valley? Yes, I can see that. This can be very Emily. My friend growing up had a blue lava lamp, and it was blue and yellow like this same color scheme. The yellow was the wax, and the blue was the other part. This is not enough time to shiny hunt, by the way, so I think I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, T-Rex vision, exactly. Exactly. We got our 2 friends. That's literally all that matters. Yeah, okay, let's take off then. But yeah, when I made I wanted to do a throwback to a lava lamp. And for whatever reason, the shiny Mel emote, it's not an emote, it's a watch hour badge. So if you watch for 4 hours this week on stream, So like you've pretty much been tuned in all tonight. As long as you have the stream open during TTT, you'll get it. But it is on the Discord temporarily. And yeah, but okay, yeah, as I was saying, I didn't want to do my own lava lamp that I had growing up because for whatever reason, the way that I have my VTuber model colored, I find it really, really hard to recolor things purple in VTube Studio. So with my particular, I don't know why, I don't know, it never looks good. Whenever I try to do purple, it never ever looks good. So that's why I don't have a Spyro. You would assume that I would have a Spyro coloring. I don't. But that's because purple is just really difficult. And I'm sure I can figure it out eventually, but it doesn't work very well. But I should be able to do Shiny Mel. I should be able to do that for Color Redemption. But I can try messing around and seeing if I can figure out purple and yellow for Spyro too, because I really want to. And I've kind of wanted to do Trubbish again too, because I kind of had a Trubbish outfit in my other character. My old model, not my 3D one, but the one I had before that. But yeah. It's 11:03 and I've been streaming longer than 10:30. I said 10:30 and then I'm a half hour later than that. You guys are just so fun. Gotta go check Golden-Go and Raichu speeds. Oh, is Golden-Go super fast too? Ooh. Derpin is playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. And I definitely would like to send them off a raid. So let's do that. I'll make sure I spell this right. That's a good set of emotes. Derpin all the way. Let's see. That's right. That is correct. Okay. Yeah, Derpin is got a lot of Pokemon. I think this might be Infinite Fusion 1, not 2. But yeah, you guys go over there and I will come say hi, but I obviously won't stick around for too long because it's late. I won't be back tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming Friday with Swirly. We're going to be doing more Infinite Fusion, and I will be streaming on Saturday with more TTT. So I will be doing 2 more streams this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. I've had such a fun time. I hope you guys did too. And yeah, I will see you guys on Friday or on the Discord or whatever. Have a good rest of your evening and goodbye.